Cruel and Unusual by Chris Mendham. Read by Steve Parker. Who the hell am I? I'm Sergeant Leona Cora. Not the Sergeant Leona Cora, but a Sergeant Leona Cora, one of 3.4 million. I'm a newling, batch 689X9736, the final batch. This is my 12th life. My first 4 lives during the 3rd century of the war were short and sweet. Things have slowed since. Now everything has ground to a halt. Well, almost. You see, the war's over. They had a big party. Never received my invite. Must have gotten lost in hypermail. Anyway, I'm too busy cleaning up. There's a huge bar bill and ain't no one picking up the tab. And that, my friend, is where me and my sisters come in. It's what the corps call tough love. I call it shoveling shit. We trudge through interdimensional rifts, flushing out and mopping up. The life of a soon-to-be redundant grunt in the 31st century isn't what it used to be.
Cora.
Yes, Mother.
You're drifting.
I'm tight.
Glad to hear it.
Mother. She's my control. I'm on solo recon. My squad's in Sector 99, R&R'ing it. It's quiet. It's quiet. No trouble, no nests. This place, it's dead, has been for centuries. Us grunts call this planet Cora's Revenge. Yeah, the famous Cora's Revenge. Nestling inside Dimension Rift 18 on the far edge of the Andromeda Galaxy. The place humankind, after 200 years of war, drew a line in the sand. Mother, what do they call this place?
You want their name for it?
Are you crazy? I don't want you squawking and clicking in my ear. No, I meant the top brass.
Officially, it's Unnamed 14.
Unnamed 14. 600 years ago, the real Sergeant Cora, the first, original Sergeant Cora, led the ragtag remnants of the 101st Army on a suicide mission. This was after she'd killed the generals and took command. Their strategies had led to defeat after defeat. Humankind fled and hid until she said no. Enough was enough. What she did changed everything. From that day the tide turned, victory after victory, especially after the mass cloning program began. And still they can't bring themselves to call it Cora's Revenge.
Caution.
All eyes and ears, Mother. Scratching, hissing, and wow, the stink. How many?
Estimates vary. 2 to 4.
4? Can't deny I'm disappointed. I'm on it. My implants flick on. Everything's brought into sharp relief. Picking up a heat signature and the location of the stench. One of them had fed. Mucus, bile, and gore sprayed up the walls. They are real messy eaters.
Should I inform the crew?
No need. Following the trail, I scoot down an old, crumbling tunnel. Ancient mud bricks, pockmarked and crumbling. The eons lay heavy on this place. The air's thick, sickly. More of their putrescent depravity seeps from some upper level. Centuries of fetid corruption left to fester. I hold to the center and stay clear of the slime-covered walls. Who knows what ugly pathogens lurk in their rancid filth. I've seen a clone turned inside out by a bulbous nest of pustules before bursting. We had to scrape what was left of her off the walls. Rounding the corner, there's a huge cavern up ahead, 25k wide. Crouching low, I made my way to the edge. Mother scans the cavern.
I count 2.
Thanks, Mother. A path drops from my location down a near vertical slope before flattening out some 200 meters below. A couple of 100 meters on, 2 creatures fuss over a tangle of fibrous matter. What are they up to? Wet leather wings flap. The creatures buzz around the entity, jabbing it, probing it. It responds with squelching, slurping, and a vile discharge. Some sort of biomachine?
Unknown.
The creatures. scurrying, clicking and squawking. They still make me nauseous. 10 long, spindly legs of twisted chrome. Their bodies are massive, mottled grey egg sacs in a hard carapace. 5 pointed, star-shaped heads, eyes dotted along each gnarled length.
I'm picking up a third.
Dripping, oozing.
6 o'clock.
Damn it. I spin round and roll. The thing leaps from a hidden cubbyhole, screaming, sending my optics fuzzy. Instinct, training, experience. I shift, I focus, I pull the trigger. Black. I take its head off. Drenched in its repellent black blood, I roll onto my front and crawl back to the edge. The other 2 in the cavern are frantic.
Element of surprise gone.
Thanks, Mother.
Sarcasm is an ugly trait.
The creatures poke and squeeze the biomachine. It's trembling, glowing. Something's happening. 2 clean shots and they're down. A third disables the biomachine.
Good work.
Thanks, Mother. What is this place?
I have no information. This is something new. However, I am picking up a massive power surge. Whatever you did to the biomachine wasn't enough.
An enormous wall of darkness cuts the planet in half. The blackness flickers, stars scatter across it red and bloated, many ejecting their cores. Huge cracks open up across the remains of the cavern. I hear my crew scream. What am I seeing?
It's a dimension rift to a place unknown.
Well, ain't that just peachy? An immense cloud blocks out the view. No, not a cloud. A gathering, a swarm, like none ever seen. Trillions of the long-legged bastards. At the center of the mass, vast gelatinous blobs. Twisted, pulsating horrors from the Stygian depths drive the horde on. Call command. Tell them to cancel the party.
On it.
I have 2 nuclear projectiles and about 1,000 rounds. It's game over. At least I'll take a few down. My essence will be projected back to Central for relocation. It'll be reinserted, and then me and my sisters are coming for you. You hear me, you fuckers? We are coming for you. See you in the next life, Mother.
Affirmative. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the vicious little bedbugs bite.
Ha ha, Mother. Will this war ever end? By God, I hope not.